Today we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes full of Commodore goodies to start looking at. I will not be going through it all. I am probably going to grab one of the two smaller boxes and go through that. I will save the rest of it for a much larger video and go through the whole set of stuff.
Say, kids, what time is it?
It's 8-bit Doodads time!
Okay, first a little housekeeping. I have the last of my previous Commodore repairs video will be coming out this Saturday. I just got this batch of Commodore stuff in. A little background, it came from someone fairly local, a couple hours away, but he got it from a gentleman by the name of Mr. Helmbold, H-E-M-B-O-L-D, and with permission he said I could use his name, and we will call this the Helmbold Collection. The other guy that got the load is letting me have it in exchange for getting him some working systems. So hopefully we can get him some of everything. I do not know what is all in the load. Just a little bit about it. There's some VIC-20, C64 stuff, and some 128 stuff. That's it. Let's take a look. This is the first box. Probably the only one I will open today. I think this might go a little better if I remove the box and bring things over a little bit of time, but we'll give you yeah, let's do that. So we have a VIC-20 IEEE. Oh, and the side port is a PET IEEE. MDS Incorporated. Expansion port. So this is made so you can plug into your VIC-20 and still have another port up here. Transparent interface. I know nothing about it. Comment below if you... We got some VIC-20 cartridges. Omega Race, Clowns, Avenger, a Wizard of War for the 64. I'm going to try to pull out some of the boring stuff first. These are some various cables that go with who knows what else might be in these boxes. EEPROM programmer. That's not an EEPROM programmer. That used to have a Mach 128 cartridge in it. That might be still floating around somewhere. And this apparently once had an EEPROM programmer. Okay. Pretty good start so far. Okay, now I'm seeing interesting stuff. Alright, there's another empty cart for the 64. Simon's Basic. VIC 1923. It did say Gorf. It was crossed off and now says Radar Rat Race. There's the gentleman's name. So I was able to talk to this guy the other day. I wish I was able to talk to him longer. I believe he came from the Jacksonville area and was quite involved in the local Commodore scene. I don't know for a fact. but hopefully we can get him to pop in here and we can learn a little more about him. Here's a cart with some kind of reset button. We'll have to explore that one day. A couple more cables. Oh boy. Now, I'm getting intrigued. There's some traces gone awry, so I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe it had fit inside. Maybe it had fit inside of this. Not quite, no. The sticker says G-Link. This is a 64. That switch is solid as a rock. It's not going to move without damaging it. It says G-Link. VICMON 2, VICMON 1. So this is something for the VIC, obviously. Definitely some homebrew things on there. This is another one with some homebrew stuff. I'm hoping that even a small bit of this stuff is still working and get a little more history out of all this. Oh boy. Look what the bottom of the box has. I'm going to take a moment and pull this stuff out of here and let's take a better look at this. I might even get in closer to it. Okay, to start with, we have some Motorola MC6821P. Wow, there's 3 of them in that. Boy, this black stuff is messy. I'm gonna have to get these out of this tomb as soon as possible. Oh, there's a Moss 6510. I'm gonna pull that and see what those legs look like. The legs don't look bad at all. I think we got them out of this black. I don't want to speak to. Yeah, that'll come off. That'll come off. Okay. What else was there? The top one looks like a RAM chip. I'm guessing the one under it may very well be a RAM chip. Okay, there's the first. There's one of these. Whatever it is, it's to extend something up higher. Moss 6532. Okay, so the 6532 is also called the Riot chip. RAM IO, something like that. And there's two of those. I believe, talk out my other end right now, but I'm pretty sure they were used in the 128. I'm not sure, but I have a couple of those now. Let's see what else we have in this. There's a 6502. So I've got, I've not done any repairs on the VIC-20 yet, but I'm pretty sure that was what was used in the VIC-20 and then they went to the 6510 with the 64. This looks new and unused. Oh. Another one of those Motorola chips. Moss. This is one of the round chips. Off the top of my head, I don't know, and I'm not going to try to guess. Something similar, at least in size. I'm not going to try to stop and look every one of these chips up right now. I'll give you a quick glance at them. I just want to get through this and get these out of this black stuff. It's making a mess. 114. Yeah, there's some more ROMs. And what looks like probably some more RAM. Another one of those Motorola chips and something else, which I'm not going to bother to look up right now. It is a slightly mangled VIC-2 chip, but I won't count it out. There's 2 more VIC-2 chips. This is going to be, well, the legs on this thing just look shot. Don't know. Well, I'm going to find out. I'll do a whole day of just testing these things. There's an EEPROM of some sort. Another EEPROM. Parade of EEPROMs. A couple other miscellaneous, and a couple little more little tiny chips, little RAM chips it looks like. Oh, one of them's an empty RAM. I'm hoping this isn't his dead parts bin, because I would love for those VIC-2 chips to be functional. That would be great. Alright, let's get a look at the pile so that I can get it all clean. I can find somewhere else to put these and clean up this black stuff. Alright, thanks for looking. If you want to see what's in the rest of the collection, hit subscribe. That will probably be in about 2.5 weeks by the time I get the chance to go through all that. We have our main videos on Saturdays, and Wednesday afternoon we have a little first look video like this one, just something. And I've already got this coming Saturdays all lined up. Thank you very much.